Good morning. You better not fall. Anywho, so before I even start chatting, I have a fever blister. Yes, I do. All right, there we go. I actually have some Neosporin around it so that it can heal, because this is like day 3, so it's starting to like scab up and stuff. So I've been getting fever blisters since I was about 10 years old, which is crazy. And for the last 3 years, I hadn't got one. So I was great. I was like, oh, I'm on my vitamins. I don't know if you've heard, L-lysine is a really good, okay, I'm gonna put y'all back up here. I don't know if you know, L-lysine is a really good vitamin to take, especially when you feel it coming. Honestly, I did not feel it coming. It just came and I was like, it's here. I get them around winter time where it's cold. When it's cold, but you know what? I get them when it goes from hot to cold, like consistently. It's been 3 years since I got one, so for me, it's pretty new again. The moment that I saw it, I was like, oh, I gotta go get a Breva. It's literally the only thing that works for me. Thankfully, I caught it early, so it didn't like go onto my skin. It's just like 2 dots on my skin. I'm okay with that. Anywho, so my car is filled with organizing products. Today we are going to be focusing on our client's daughter's toy storage room, where a lot of her toys sit, most of them at least. She does have some in her room, she does have some downstairs. So yeah, we're going to organize it, we're going to make it look good, functional. She is 4 years old, so we do have to consider that, and our client is expecting. So yes, this is going to be a shared room eventually, which is very exciting. So yeah, we have a few things. I'll show you guys when we take it out. This is why my car looks busted. This is why my car is busted. It's because I just throw things in here. It's a small car and I need to fit things in here. So my car has really taken a beating. Let me put y'all down here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, my car has taken a beating over the years, and now it looks the way it does. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the cute organizers I got. I mean, I stayed within a certain palette, like the pinks, the grays. I do have a little bit of gold, and and white? No, clear, kind of clear. So again, I'll show you guys what it looks like whenever we have it laid out. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to the client's house.
Never up, never down, never.
Oh, look at that. I'm sweating. All right, so we just got here. There's Amber. I know, real quick. So we just laid out everything. I said I was going to show you guys what everything looks like, but this is kind of the color scheme we're going with. The grays, the pinks. We're not going to use all these pink bins. I just got 2 separate sizes in a lot of them just in case. And then we're going to use these cube ones. So these cube ones are, first of all, a hot commodity, but these are the ones that are sort of the focal point-ish. And then we're going to use these. So these are going to hold non-toy items. And then this is going to hold her like dress up. I want to completely change the color of her like dress up side or area, because there's no separate space. And I thought that this was a great way to change it up without changing it up, I guess. So let me show you guys the inside of the toy room. Here she is. She's very yellow, but this is it. So basically the toys are going to sit here, anything play toy, and then the games are going to be here. We're probably going to like, of course we're going to categorize it or color coordinate, it just depends. But it's a pretty large space. Y'all know I love storage, I love shelves. So yeah, I'm going to start placing some of these items and kind of see what it looks like. So welcome to the toy storage room. So basically the goal was to create sections in here, and I created section by way of cloth bins, plastic storage bins. Y'all know those are one of my favorite bins, inexpensive bins especially, and then some bins with lids. So all the toys that our client's daughter has now sit in here, and they are literally categorized. We categorized it from her play foods, so she has like a little kitchenette, to her wooden blocks, to her Barbies, to her tea set. So now she can walk in here and get access to whatever she wants. Also, we have a full wall of games. Our client loves to play games with family and friends, so I actually wanted this place to not just be the toy storage, but to also showcase the games in a way. So basically this is the fun room. So we have all of the games that they have. They actually decluttered a lot, so can you imagine how many games they had before? And now they can walk in and get access to any game they want, and then of course their daughter can get access to all her toys. I love this room. We also hung things, so she has like a little cleaning set, her bags, and her little Barbie little carriage thing. We also added her little like car toys here. I'm not sure what they are, so that she could have access to them and see them. My favorite part though is this section. So this is my favorite part. So now she has an area where all of her clothes sit. We wanted to figure out the best way to do this, and initially it was going to sit here, but I just wanted to make sure we didn't cover this part because this is an important box that the client needs access to. So we place it here, so whenever there's no clothes to it, they can literally just push it to the side and it won't be in the way. So basically she has her dress up clothes here, she has her accessories here, and down here she has her dress up shoes. So I wanted to bring another color in here, which is why I went with gold, and I really love it because it kind of divides the toy room without dividing it, you know what I mean? Because everything else is really pink and gray, and even though it's really pink and gray, I wanted to add in an element of gold. Also, as you can see, the bin clip is also gold, and then we added a pop of color, which is really no color, by adding the chalkboard labels with the white writing. But I feel like this came out really good. I feel like she can grow with this. As she gets older, some of these toys will go and some of them will stay, but everything will be in its own place. And down here is where her bears sit. I used these bins that I actually really love. They're so inexpensive, and I feel like they give the element of soft gray that they need to give. You can't really see them here, but I feel like, but it's okay. You know, the bears have their section, and this is really cute, and the balls have a section as well, so she can come in and get what she needs. So we didn't add a label to these, of course, because there is no need, but our goal was to just create a functional space for her. She is 4 years old, so now she can walk in here, find what she needs with ease, and enjoy her space. By the way, we added like kind of like the adult home things at the top because she doesn't really need access to it, but we wanted to make sure they had their own place too. So yeah, this is from her baby shower. I think it's so cute and it fits so well in this space, so we decided to add it to the wall. Also, what would make a major difference is if that light was a little bit more cool, basically a white light, then it will really bring this out. Also, this is a kind of like a vanilla color. If it was white, it will really bring it out and look less warm and less yellow, but hey, it still looks good in here. It works, it's functional, and that's what matters. We are organizing this linen closet, well, bathroom closet for her little daughter, and we're also organizing that closet. So anyway, so the goal for here is to honestly just kind of make it a bit better, you know, make things make sense, so whenever she uses her bathroom as she gets older, she can have access to things. But yeah, just bringing some order to the space with this too. I will, of course, as always, show you guys the process and then show you guys the final reveal. So, oh, let me show you guys what products we're using. So we're using these from the Home Edit. We're also gonna add a shoe rack to her closet. And we're gonna use the bins in there as well. I'm gonna bring in a few. So these are gonna be used in her closet, and then these are gonna be used in her linen closet. I'm also gonna add a closet rod extender just to create more space in there as she grows, of course, because the one closet rod in there is too high. And so the shelf extender will at least bring her bottoms down. So yeah, anyway, let's get it.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that she'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like she's whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go.
This is where we're at right now. Of course, I'm gonna add labels to it. And this is where the Home Edit bins sit, because I want to add, of course, a different type of bin. And I like the fact that this is clear. And basically it houses all the shampoos, the body washes for her daughter. And then on the bottom is where all of her bath toys sit. Why was that so hard to say? I'm actually thinking of adding another one of these, maybe to grow, and then the bath toys can be separated, like dolls and then like small objects. But if the client's fine with this, then hey, we will keep it that way. And then we have the potty on top. I'm gonna use a Dymo maker, or the Dymo label maker, to add the labels. Just really simple labels. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna keep this area really fresh and, like, you know, cute. Even though the chalkboard labels would look good in here, I think I'm just gonna stick with the Dymo label maker. I wanna show you guys what the bathroom closet looks like. So basically we brought in these plastic storage bins in here and kind of just extended the look out here or in here just to kind of make it cohesive but still have its own identity. So we have bath towels in one, washcloths, loofahs, hair stuff. Basically we just created categories so her mom really had easy access to this area. And then I added in the Home Edit, what are these called? Bins, so that it was just easy to see the things that are used most often. And then down here again we brought in these bins so that it kind of just was cohesive in both areas but still had its own identity. If I needed to, or if the client wants us to, I may add another one to give it height and then separate the dolls from like the small toys. And then last but not least, here is the closet. All right. So basically this was a really simple project. We added this closet rod extender just to add more closet rod and space for her clothes. So now her bottoms sit here and then all her tops and dresses sit here. It's such a beautiful little bedroom for a little girl. And then we have like accessories on top. So basically like hats, miscellaneous, and bags. She won't have access to this, of course, but still there's a place for things. And then we brought in this beautiful bamboo shoe rack, which of course there's a lot of storage here. She can grow. So now she has a place for her shoes, a place for her clothes, and a place for everything else. And look, she has more bears.
Wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out
and that's it. So the spaces are organized. We're done, but we may not be done because we do have a nursery to work on, but I need to plan it out. So until then, I will see you in the next one.